Hey everybody, welcome back to a brand new video on the Cody Stuff channel. If you remember a little while ago, like about, I'd say 2 weeks ago, I made a video about the legacy of Tails and Sonic Pals and how it may or may not be at stake. And a lot of you guys really seem to like that video, so today we're going to do something. It's not necessarily a follow-up video, but it's very much related to this. So, a little while ago, a video was made called These YouTubers Pretend to be Sonic Characters, Sonic YouTuber Cringe by Kathy, otherwise known as Egg. So, I just want to talk a little bit about what he said. I by no means agreed with... I didn't agree with everything that he said, and I just kind of wanted to set the record straight about a little bit about it. And I wanted to also say my part on this, and what I think about it, what I think could have been said more respectfully and whatnot. So yeah, without further ado, let's jump right into the video.
Sonic Pals, the channel that was somehow able to blow this thing up. If you know of the
Yes, that is true. That is true. I do believe Tails and Sonic Pals was the one that blew the whole song. Yeah, we're on the channel right here. This is Tails and Sonic Pals with 1.32 million subscribers and over 400 videos. Good gosh. So yeah, so if you go to videos right here and you go to popular, and hey, we got our first video showing Eggman, I believe. I believe that's the first video where we actually got to see Eggman. I could be wrong about that though. But yeah, so this is the videos that they've made right here, and I think that it's pretty, I think the videos that they made back then are pretty epic, and I'm really happy to see that their videos really haven't changed all too much over the years. That's something that we always like to see on the Cody Stuff channel. We like to see people staying true to their roots, and I think that the content that they made then, and even the content they made now, is pretty awesome. So yeah, this is what he said. That was true, I do believe, so let's continue.
This channel is possibly responsible for its popularity, or perhaps its existence, as proven previously and also to be proven yet again after we finish up this channel. Like the previous one, it got hundreds of thousands of views per video.
Even millions.
1 million subscribers before the creator got burned out
1.32.
and dropped it. Now,
okay, yeah, so this is what he said, that the creator pretty much dropped it. Yes, this is true. If you take a look, if you go back to their latest right here, 2 years ago, 2 months ago. So for nearly 3 years, actually, which was confirmed, or it was said, I don't know if this was ever confirmed, that it was almost 3 years ago, because I've been saying it was almost 3 years ago for months now, but I don't know, but that's something that ZZ the Fox and Mason the Hedgehog said. Go check them out, really good YouTubers, by the way. So yeah, that was true. They got burnt out and dropped it. I'll try to find more about them getting burnt out and dropping the ball, and I'll put it on screen. But yeah, so that's all true. So far what he's saying has all been factual, and
I would honestly like to go in depth and describe
go in depth
the video, but I already have in the last one somewhat. Basically, it's just as bad as the Charmy videos.
Okay, yes. Yes, I really disagree that the channel Tails and Sonic Pals is bad. I think that they've all kept it relatively family-friendly, I mean, apart from their X link, or apart from their Twitter link, but, you know, but we're not going to talk about that, because we'll have plenty to say about that later on. But yeah, other than that, I think that they've kept everything pretty family-friendly, and they've never really done anything wrong. At least I don't think. At least I don't personally think that.
I wonder why.
I'm pretty sure they did work. They did work together.
Issue from before comes back in full force here, and dear Lord, does it make me incredibly angry that these channels actively do this. I briefly mentioned it during the Charmy channel review. Like I had.
Okay, let me just say before he goes any further, this bonus stage gives me an anxiety attack every time I see him. And every time I see this, like I'm pretty sure he almost gets it, and then he where was it?
Full force here.
Yeah, see right there? That gives me, when he almost got it right there, and then he accidentally, like, jumped back out of it, that gives me an anxiety attack every time I see it.
Mentioned it during the Charmy channel review, like I had said just a few seconds ago, but I have to, unfortunately, bring it up again, and I'll have to mention it one more time after this. That issue? Why do several of these channels love their Sanemi?
Okay, yes. Another thing about this, let me just say, this thumbnail is hilarious. Nice thumbnail, by the way. Oh my gosh. Yes, this thumbnail is very funny. Yes, but I really don't think there's anything wrong with their Saw and Amy roleplay.
It is pretty much always straight ships between Sonic and Amy.
Okay, it's pretty much. Well, I don't get into all that stuff, but why are you complaining that it's all just straight ships? Like there's nothing wrong with that.
Tails and Cream, and whoever else they can throw in with whoever else they can throw in. Why even have that stuff on your community tab or as a video in the first place when your target audience is, predictably, under middle school age?
Okay. Once again, I don't think there's anything wrong with kids seeing stuff like two characters kissing. There is nothing wrong with that. Like I'm pretty sure Sonic X did that. And I mean, does anybody remember Rouge from Sonic X? Like that was very much like what's the word? Like it was very much like something that may or may not be seen as appropriate, or it might seem more adultish to some people. I really don't think Tales of Sonic Pals has taken it any further than that. I don't believe, but you know.
I honestly think I'm the oldest person watching these videos in any regard, because all of these comments.
Okay, I don't agree with this. I don't know how old this guy is, but I'm sure there are probably way older people. Like, I mean, Tales of Sonic Pals has I think it was like 400 million views across. I find it hard to believe that there isn't at least one active viewer that's like an older person, older than PewDiePie at any rate.
Look like typical kid YouTuber garbage. But unlike the last.
Yeah, I do agree that probably a lot of the well, I don't completely agree with this. I think a lot of their comments, they're obviously left by kids, but they're not really bad comments, you know? And a lot of this is just going to be me putting images on screen because I don't want this video to get too long and silly.
Channel, I can at least praise this one for trying to feel more grounded.
Yeah, I
Even if it
agree.
usually spawn some of the worst moments that they would consistently call back on later on.
None of the most of the moments weren't bad. Like the cringe was intentional, I think.
Overall, I give them a 5 out of 10 for the sole reason that they are just slightly, just by the slimiest, tiniest margin, less worse than the Charmy channel.
Okay, I don't think any of the channels were bad. I think that most of the Sonic YouTuber cringe stuff they talked about. Now, there are channels that he talked about. I absolutely think that they should be banned. But, like, you know, I think that as far as, like, Tales of Sonic Pals and Charmy Bee, Emerald Masters, Gotta Go Fast, etc., I think they're all fine. I really view it through the lens of, okay, if they're not doing anything wrong, then it's fine. I very much view it through that lens. It's mostly fine if you're not doing anything wrong, is kind of how I view it.
And finally, the channel you've all been waiting for. The one
Yeah!
I've hyped up for this whole video. The
Yeah!
channel I think will be seen prominently in the thumbnail of this video.
Yeah!
Gotta Go Fast.
Yeah!
Gotta Go Fast is possibly the worst out of all of these by a long shot.
Okay, yeah, I don't really agree with that. I really don't agree that Gotta Go Fast is a bad YouTuber. I think even to this day he's still, you know, a pretty good YouTuber. Now obviously he's changed. It's not quite what it used to be, but I think it's stayed fairly faithful to its roots, because you know, like, you have to change on YouTube. That's just the sad reality. Like, I've changed on YouTube. If you take a look at my first video, it's unlisted now, but you can still find it in the Cody Stuff old videos playlist. So yeah, I'll probably have that linked in the description as well, in case any of you guys want to go check it out. Check out some of my old cringy videos that didn't even have, a lot of them didn't even have me talking in them, because I didn't have a mic back then, which is funny to even think about. But yeah, so I think that Gotta Go Fast is a good YouTuber along with Tales and Sonic Pals. I think they've all been like relatively good, grounded in reality, and I loved their early EXE videos.
No wonder Chris Chan, of all people.
Okay, yes, I think that this was a very... Okay, like, I don't think that this necessarily says anything about who Gotta Go Fast is as a person, but it was saying hashtag Chris Chan, not a good look on you, Gotta Go Fast, I have to say. Although I think it's highly likely that this is satirical. Like, I mean, like, it is kind of funny looking at this. So yeah, I don't really think that Gotta Go Fast had any malicious intent behind this, so yeah. Yeah, but Chris Chan, if you're watching this, I have to say, prove your innocence in the comments if you can. But if you just end up saying that if you just end up confirming the allegations, frick you.
watches their content. Hell, these people are so off the walls. They have this random blue-haired man
I don't think it's random. I think it's meant to be the creator of the channel.
in their channel logo. I assume it's the creator, and in which
Yeah.
case, why? I'm just more curious about this aspect than anything.
Okay. So he's curious about the aspect. I think this is just kind of to show that I think it's just kind of to tell kids like this isn't actually Sonic. Yeah, so the title of the video was These People Pretend to Be Sonic Characters. Now, he did say that that was mostly for views, so yeah, we're going to let that slide, but yeah, that's just something I wanted to point out a little bit. I'm pretty sure they do actually, I'm pretty sure Gotta Go Fast actually does want kids to know that this isn't actually Sonic, and I think he just wants to entertain younger, older audiences, and in-between audiences alike. So, and I think that I don't think there's anything wrong with and I don't think he is implying that there's anything wrong with the creator of the channel being in the logo, but yeah, I do really have to, I really do have to reiterate that if your channel is just cringe, like that could be seen as cringe, like the blue-haired guy, the creator, as long as you're just cringe and you're not doing anything wrong, it's fine. At least that's what I think. That's the lens I view it through.
And this is the nicest thing I have to say about this channel.
Oh, this is really rude what he's about to say here. I wanted to point out what could have been a lot more respectfully said. Here's the main thing I was thinking of.
This guy complains about the fact he isn't getting views, although last time I checked, you're actively gaining subscribers, and some of your videos still get hundreds of thousands of views.
Okay, so basically he's saying that the nicest thing that he can say about Gotta Go Fast is that he complains, which I think is very rude, and I also think that it should be said that Gotta Go Fast did a lot of wonders within the Sonic YouTubing community. I know a lot of people are going to get really mad at me when I say that, but guess what? I don't care. It's how I feel about it. Not really a whole lot I can do to change that. So if any of you are mad at me for my opinions on the internet, you need to get over yourself.
Sure, it's not what it was a few years ago,
None of us are what we were a few years ago.
but it's still better than pretty much all of the other channels. So cut your
That's true.
whining, and please, for the love of God, stop making Christmas songs that I can randomly put in this video. Hey, at least you aren't reposting tweets on your Twitter, which you also
Oh
recently
shoot, here it
changed to
comes.
accounts that are 18 plus, and say so in their bio. Oh wait,
Okay, yeah, this is, oh my gosh, like this is the only this is probably the only thing that I think Gotta Go Fast has done that is actually indefensible. So yeah, he did on Twitter link his adult account to it, which is shown by the screenshot right here, November 7th of that year. And something that really, really is disappointing to me. Hang on, let me go find it here. Yeah, we're on his channel. If you go to his most recent post, unfortunately, it has the cursed Twitch link, which, like, Gotta Go Fast. I honestly thought you had learned your lesson, but no. And it's even in the bio on his new channel, which, like, Gotta Go Fast. What are you doing? Now, I think I'm gonna be honest with you. I really don't see that many kids actively watching his Twitch if it really is as bad as what was said, because I feel like that would kind of, you know, like creep them out a little bit. So it's still a really crappy excuse for linking it, knowing that your audience are kids. But at least if that was his excuse, we'll know that he didn't have any malicious intent behind it. So, like, I'm not even asking him to issue out a public apology. I'm just asking for him to unlink it. That's all I'm asking for. But yeah, you know, so yeah, I really don't think that Gotta Go Fast is trying to what is it? What's the crime? Corruption of minors through explicit content, which I'm pretty sure is illegal in some places, but I don't really know. So yeah, the only indefensible indefensible thing that he's done, in my opinion. So yeah, let's keep going.
You do that. Huh. But maybe, you know what? Maybe your context is better
Content.
than some
Okay. Okay,
that. Huh.
he
But
said maybe
maybe,
your
you know what?
context.
Maybe your context is better than some weird content is somehow even worse.
Yes, he says that the content is somehow even worse, but I really don't think any of the content that Gotta Go Fast was explicitly bad. I really didn't dislike any of it. In fact, there's this really good video made by Versus22 really where he defends Tails and Sonic Pals. I'm gonna have that linked. Go watch some of his content if you want. So yeah, I mean, that's all I really have to say about that. Once again, it's subjective. Like, I don't think that their content is bad, and a lot of the cringe factor was intentional. So, yeah, that's all I'm really going to say about that.
Than everything before this. Dear Lord, why are you even trying the Sonic.exe series? It just sounds so cringy.
I thought the Sonic EXE series was good. I haven't really seen a whole lot of the new stuff, but I think that the older stuff and even some of the newer stuff, but the ones that was released like 2 or 3 years ago, was really good. And I'm not going to lie, like, oh my gosh, it's 2026 now. I keep forgetting this. Oh my gosh, I'm actually about to cry right now. I'm just remembering all of the videos that I watched from these channels back in like, oh my gosh, when was it? 2020? 2021? Oh my gosh, like that was just oh my gosh, like 2021 was a really bad year for my family. Not going to go in depth in that, but I feel like these channels and this is kind of what is sets the stage a little bit. I think 2021 is the year that really kind of set the stage for me. And I think and I think 2025 is also something that set the stage, but I don't know. It's hard to say what exactly was setting the stage for me, but it's just, oh, it's so frustrating. So frustrating to even think about.
And what do these titles and thumbnails even mean?
Okay, I think I do know what this one means. And why does why does the screen keep flickering? That was so weird. I think my monitor just flickered a little bit. Oh well. Okay. Basically, I think that this one is referring to the video Sonic apologizes to Ray, and this shows how Sonic EXE was manipulating Ray with that emerald, and I think this is the second part of the series, and this is where, oh, I think I see what's going. No, but these are uploaded in reverse. Okay. So I guess that this would be the first one, and then we do this. I think it's the trilogy being slowly revealed through a series of videos. And I can see, oh my gosh, 20,000, 14,000, 14,000 views. Gotta get those numbers up a little bit, guys. So yeah, just go to Gotta Go Fast channel and watch some of his videos. We gotta get these numbers up a little bit. We gotta get the OGs back. Because, I mean, like, a lot of the OGs from when my mom was a kid, they're like all dead now. Like, I mean, Michael Jackson is dead now. And Prince is dead now. Like, all of the OGs from when mom was a kid are all dead now. So yeah, I think so. We got to keep these OGs alive. We got to keep the OGs of this generation alive for a little bit longer.
They sound like some weird Google Translate error at best and complete.
Okay, okay, I disagree with this. I can okay, like this is it's literally Sonic EXE plays mind games with Sonic. Like it's EXE playing mind games with Sonic. How is that a weird Google Translate error? And this is what I assume is like a series of videos referring to that emerald that Sonic gave Ray in one of the videos and how it's actually a force of evil. So yeah, I don't really know how this is a weird Google Translate error.
Nonsense at worst. This dude annoys me to no end due to his snarky attitude.
Bro, it's a Sonic channel. Sonic is supposed to be snarky.
And just so you understand how impressionable this audience is, they support this guy through and through.
I don't see the problem with that. I really don't see the problem with that. Because I mean like if the creator came out as like a PDF and they were still supporting him, like yeah, that's really really bad. But through all the circumstances that we have, like, there's nothing wrong with them supporting this guy through and through based on what we've seen so far, except for the whole Twitter incident thing and the Twitch link. Yeah, that was all. Yeah, that was all. That is definitely indefensible, but I really do think that a lot of it was just an oversight. I think that the whole Twitch thing was just an oversight.
Hell, my videos sometimes bomb, and sure, I'm upset about it, and I slightly complain about it to my close friends on Discord.
I just complain about it with my mom and with myself. Okay, yeah, but that's a really good cope
But I don't go
mechanism.
complain to my
Discord.
viewers about
Complaining to your close friends on Discord. That's a good coping mechanism.
it. What the hell are they gonna do?
I don't know, watch the video. Okay, I'm kidding, but like, well, actually, like, to be fair though, like, he complains to his viewers. Like, what else are the viewers gonna do other than watch, other than view the viewers and share the post with their friend? I don't even know. Yeah, he has a point. What are they going to do about it? But actually, you know what? There are some things that you can do about it. You can share the post, share the videos with your friends, watch it yourself. You can get me on board and have me use bots to auto view the video. Or I could have just a whole playlist running in the background while I play Minecraft. Don't do that, by the way. The whole bot things, you can do the other thing, but the bot thing, don't do that, by the way. That was a joke. That was a joke.
And one tiny note,
YouTube manual reviewer, that whole bot thing, that was a joke. That was a joke. Say no to bots. We don't like bots here.
must add before we finish. I found these two videos, which make me think you made it out, so Sonic only likes Amy when she's almost completely powerless.
Okay, I see what's going on here. So basically, so this is a challenge that he made, I'm assuming. And it was called "Can You Beat Sonic the Hedgehog 2 Using Only Amy Rose?" And that's where he's just playing as her, and he's got the little hard eyes. Because I think there were some moments in the actual Sonic game. Now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure there are some canon moments in the Sonic games where Sonic does kind of have feelings for Amy. So I think that might be canon, but I'm not really sure. And then we have this video where she goes super Amy, and now he's scared because someone who goes super mode who has an obsession with you, like, who wouldn't make that face? So yeah, I really do think that this was like just I think that this was just like lore that maybe wasn't picked up on properly. That's not really a great way to phrase it, but I think that this was probably just a misunderstanding on EggDPie's end.
Sure, it's a loose cannon.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's a loose cannon. I'm pretty sure. I don't think that there's anything nefarious behind it.
But, oh look, that one series only 4-year-olds with...
Yeah, yep, right there. That's the series. See, EggDPie, we agree on something. Yeah, there's the skibbity toilet thing. Yeah, this is destroying the internet, he says. Oh, yeah, I remember. Hang on, when was this uploaded? I remember seeing thumbnails for that, and I remember thinking, okay, 2023. I remember thinking that the skibbity toilet thing just looked so stupid, and I was right. Even back then, I knew how stupid stuff like the skibbity toilet thing was. So, see, guys, I'm not completely brainwashed by cringe, okay?
No Talent Watch, right next to a series which the previous channel did.
Oh, okay. So I'm assuming this one right next to a series. I don't remember Tales. Okay, right next to the one that Tales and Sonic Pals did. I don't remember Tales and Sonic Pals ever doing this. I'll put the video where they did this on screen if I can find it.
And I think you, of all people, would know that channel. You know.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so he is talking about Tales and Sonic
One
Pals.
conveniently started around the same time as your channel did.
Yep.
And once again, conveniently in the same place. Also,
Yep.
you
UK.
worked with them? Probably.
Yes. Gotta Go Fast absolutely did work with them. Let me just show you real quick. Alright, so we're on his channel, so if you go to, like, basically any of the videos that had Tails in it, like his most popular video, you can hear the voice actor for Tails and Sonic Pals in there.
Your voice doesn't quite match it? fix. VoiceMod gives you over 150 lag-free real-time voice changers and
Hey guys, the name's Sonic, and I'm back again with my little buddy Tails, and we're playing Cuphead together. Hey buddy, Hey guys, the name's Sonic, and I'm back again with my little buddy Tails, and we're playing Cuphead together. Hey buddy, welcome back!
Hey Sonic, good to be
Yep, that's the Tales of
on the
Song
channel
Pals
once
voice.
again.
So going back to AD for a second.
4 of them at this point.
Okay,
So,
yeah.
I think the person
Yeah, 4 of them.
fast, presumably someone.
Probably even more of them. Probably even more than 4 of them, if I'm being honest. And I'm pretty sure they had an even bigger group on the Sonic Song channel. Although I'm not sure if Gotta Go Fast actually worked for that channel. Although I think he did. I could be wrong, though, but I'm pretty sure he did work for the Sonic Song channel, which is still going to this day, I believe.
Someone called Mataru knows who Tails and Sonic Pals are.
Yep, that's all true. All true.
Oh, one more final note. They also have a P.O. box? Why?
I don't really know what a P.O. box is, but let's see what he says.
Who in their right mind is going to send fan mail to a Sonic channel in Farnborough?
Farnborough? That's probably someplace in the UK. See, I'm learning stuff from this video. I didn't even know about that. So, yeah, so he asked, who in their right mind would send fan mail to a Sonic channel in Farnborough? Okay, you know what, to be fair, Gotta Go Fast does have a, fan mail, a P.O. box to send fan mail. If this video gets 10 likes in if this video gets 10 likes in less than a week, I will send fan mail. If I can figure out how to do it, I will send fan mail to this guy, alright?
No offense to people who live there. But then,
As always, no offense to people who live in Farnborough.
Anyways, I once again did not want to sit through any of this nonsense, as I was rather infuriated by this complete joke of a man.
Okay, so here's another place where I think it could have been said way more respectfully. I think calling Mataru a complete joke of a man is very, it's very rude, and I feel like the time was not appropriate for that. Well, I guess it was, but the timing was appropriate, but it was like still like there are no PDF allegations against him. There is no proof of him ever doing something wrong, unless you consider the Twitter thing proof, which like proof is scientific, but what people consider to be proof is subjective. So like, proof itself has meaning behind it, but, like, what people consider to be proof is definitely subjective. So, I think that's important to mention, but I honestly would say, like, there's no real proof of them being PDFs, and I go back to the PDF argument a lot because, in my opinion, and there's no, abuse, worker abuse allegations, so I really don't think Mataru is doing anything wrong, at least intentionally. But yeah, I do think that the linking to his Twitch and linking to his Twitter was definitely wrong and indefensible, and I would really like to personally ask him to just undo that, and if he relinks it at any point, I guess then we'll know.
And decided instead of torturing myself, why don't I give you the...
Oh, by the way, I didn't personally ask him to do that. But if it gets unlinked and then relinked, that's definitely going to raise some eyebrows. If it gets unlinked and then relinked. But yeah. Something that's really sad is that Gotta Go Fast, I don't think, learned his lesson about it yet. Even with this AgDPie video that was made, although to be fair, he probably has so many people mentioning him, he probably just didn't see this video, but I don't know. I mean, Emerald Masters undeniably did. I mean, maybe Gotta Go Fast knows about it, but he just didn't think it was that big of a deal. I don't know. What people find to be a big deal is like, big deals aren't subjective. What people find to be a big deal, once again, it's subjective. Everything is subjective these days, but I don't know, it's just unlink it, dude. Like, that's all we ask.
Best Christmas present of all.
Oh, and he also calls it, and he always is, instead of torturing myself, Okay, these videos are not torture. I mean, like, once again, subjective. You might find it to be torture, but, like, you know, I personally think that the videos that they put out are good, and I think especially their old videos were goated. So, yeah. This video has just been me sharing my opinions and saying Egg Pie, he was rude in a few spots. So, sorry if this video has been kind of a rant, but, you know. If you do end up enjoying my rants, then please give this video a like, comment, and subscribe. Share it with your friends if you want. I don't really care. Or you can leave it a dislike, or you can leave a dislike if you want.
Why don't I give you the best Christmas present of all? A 4-minute, unedited
Unedited.
Christmas song. Yep, I'm gonna play that song from earlier in full to end off this 3.5 out of 10 channel.
Once again, it's not a 3.5, it's a 10 out of 10 channel. I'm gonna beat you up for saying that. Oh, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. The 85 made a really good video. I'll leave a link to it in the description.
So I hope to see you once again.
Although I really would say it's like an 8 or 9 out of 10. I am being genuine here. And once again, am I going to get some hate for that? Probably. But it's how I feel about it, man. There's not really a whole lot I can do to change it.
In the New Year's video, and goodbye.
Okay, I'm not going to react to the Christmas song because I don't want to get a copyright strike. But anyway, that was Egg Pie's video. I think he made a lot of really good points and a lot of points I didn't agree with. So I kind of went and I wouldn't say, well, I guess some people might say debunked. Some people might say I just gave my opinion. I wouldn't really consider what I said to be debunked, but some of it definitely debunked. But you know, so that was the video. This is my response to Egg Pie, or at least part 1 of it. I might go even further in depth in the future, but yeah, this is my video. I hope you enjoyed it. See ya.